Hey guys, it's Tony here with episode 166 of this week's Top 10 Hot Comic Books Found Out in the Wild. And actually, I had submitted towards CBCS. It's not a part two. I got it's its own separate episode. I got 2 boxes of 10 books sent off to CBCS. It took over 13 months to get these books back. And oh yeah, it killed me. It was supposed to be back before Doctor Strange, back over the summertime, and it just dragged on and dragged on and dragged on. I do know that they had some issues with of subbing some of their grading out to some contractors, and that got them messed up. And then they also moved from one warehouse to another warehouse, and that may have added to the delay. The books, if you saw my last video, 165, they were all under what I anticipated them, except for 2 or 3. I had these books cleaned and pressed by Kingdom Comics out of uh, Texas, I do believe. Sorry if I forgot, but I got those books back, and it was cheaper and quicker to get them pressed outside to send them into CBCS. I do think that my books were mishandled. I do know that I do have those pictures somewhere. They might be in an email of the books, the before and after the press, and I do have. In the last video I said I don't have proof of it, but I do have video, photo of front, back, and spine of these books. I'm falling over. uh, Before and after, so I'll let you know how I proceed forward. But I was really disappointed in that first group. They came back a little bit under what I anticipated, but the value of the books, there's still a lot of value there, and I didn't have them before, and now I got them graded. So this group, I'm excited to get going. It is another large box. It is super well packed. CBCS has never sent me anything not packed really well. I don't anticipate any issues that way. I do know that I even forgot what I was going to say. I've got everything prepped and ready to go. I know in my last video it was a little off. I was missing some stuff. I've got everything in order. I made sure I got everything right. So it should be smooth sailing. Oh, I didn't do any shout outs. I do know that I anticipated doing lots of cool action figures. I got 2 groups of action figures. I'm pointing over there. I got some action figures there, here. I've got these new books and stuff that I have that are ratios and new books I haven't gotten to 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and this week's new books right here. So I am behind on my video content getting out. I was delayed last week. My son ended his football season. He finished on top of the conference and overall division of the schools, and solo tackles, and in team tackles, all kinds, right across the board. And then he finished 4th in the nation under D3 schools for solo tackles. That's out of 242 football teams in all D3. He is at the top, and we were really disappointed. And I posted a video of On the Hunt with Max, and I showed you a bunch of stats. I showed you who won conference, all conference first team, and all conference second team, and I also showed you who won defensive player of the year. And then I showed you stats straight across the board and who finished out on top. So basically, Max was snubbed by the South USA South Conference and the other coaches from the other schools. He finished well above all those kids across the board in statistical leader. And they basically gave the second place guy, who was second place by a lot, gave him defensive player of the year. Yeah, there, I said it. A lot of people saw that video and they were like, so did Max win? No, Max didn't win anything. I was upset. I'm a dad. I can be proud of my son and his accomplishments. The stats don't lie. The schools just snubbed him. It's pretty shitty. So that happened during the week last week, and I spent about 4 hours prepping for the video. So that carried over, and then I got these boxes Friday, so I couldn't have them prepped and ready to go for Friday night's video. So this is not part 2, but it's a separate video, a separate box. let's get into it. I want to open it. That's what you came here for. You don't need to get caught up on my my stressfulness. My son's now into wrestling. He didn't get to go on the meet that went away this weekend. He is anticipating a home meet against, I think it's against Ferrum next week. So I can't wait to watch him wrestle. I'm really excited. All right, let's go. This is awesome. I know my speaker's right here, so I'm sorry. I'll just sit this. I'm gonna put it in here. I'll put it over there. That's all right. It's a fire hazard if I leave it here. All right. Oh, I love this stuff. It's like Christmas. My wife said, "Oh, you got your Christmas present." They delivered it. Yeah, technically, it should have been my summer present. And I'm gonna put these face down. We'll open it up from the back. A summer present. What the hell is that? A birthday gift? Hell, it's not even a birthday. All right. Oh, I'm missing. Sorry. Hey, how are you doing? I'm off camera. I'm off camera, but the microphone's right here. I got this over here. I know my other video, you just saw my big old bald spot on my head. You got to be careful. They tape the shit out of this. They tape it in like 4 different places. And it's not going anywhere, I'll tell you that. All right, I get that out of the way. All right, we'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. I don't want to pick them up. All right, here we go. Hello. It's on a swivel arm so you can see it when I change. Hopefully I didn't mess up my video on my audio. All right, so guys, hey, let's get going. Look at this. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna pull it up. Ah, cool. Oh shit. This is Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. Like I said, I anticipated this coming back before the Doctor Strange movie. The pricing has come down a little bit, but not much. He's not done in the Marvel Universe. We shall see him again in the future. But this right here, I anticipated it being a 9.8. And at a 9.8, it should have came in at 150. And at a 9.4, how am I going to do this? 9.4 is 70 bucks. So let me go down there and give you a good look. Look at that. It's not too bad. Yeah, they ship them. They ship them in a plastic bag, a comic cover. I think I replaced these with another one that are self-sealable, but I like how they send them to you protected. There we go. I'm going to put that up on the wall. That is number 10. That one came back at $70. Hello. You can see that one. I know in my last video I had to turn off my lights, and I'm just going to leave the lights off because it creates a weird glare. Does that help? Let me see. No, that doesn't even change turning that off. All right, number 9 of this week's top 10. Let's get over here. I'm not going to preload them because I got to price them as we go. So, oh shoot, look at this one. So this is Incredible Hulk issue number 449, and yes, you can see it on the cover. That is a first appearance of the Thunderbolts. You do know that the Red Hulk is going to be portrayed by Harrison Ford, which I can't wait to see. Thunderbolts will be a movie, and we have a possibility of seeing some of these characters prior to the movie. This one, I anticipated at least coming back at an 8.0. I missed it by only a grade. If you're not familiar with the grades, they go by 0.5. From 0.5, I've seen stuff at 0.2. So I'll take that back. But that's just like no cover. Oh, I'm shiny. So obviously it has no cover. It's like a 0.2. I mean, it's just terrible. But then a 0.5, and then it goes up to 0.9. And then from 0.9, then they break it down to 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, 9.8. I only missed this by a grade. At an 8.0, it comes in at 200 bucks on average. This value right here, it's 125. And this has room to grow, especially with the Thunderbolts coming to the Marvel Universe. Here, take a look at that. That is gorgeous. I definitely love that comic. So if you can find it, definitely recommend picking it up. We still have time before the movie shows up. So do what you can. Those characters will be around in a Marvel Universe for a long time. There we go. All right, number 8. I'm getting distracted. I really like that. That's a great looking cover. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books I got back from CBCS after being gone. This is, oh, cool. How do I do this without being shiny? This is Season Beatings, number 1. This is the Kang variant. This is a gorgeous looking cover. I anticipated this being a 9.8. All right, I came in a little bit under. It at a 9.8, it's got a value of about $200, and at this condition, it's worth $125. This is beautiful, and you get to see him in full helmet in that Quantumania Ant-Man trailer. He's going to be the big bad villain, and then they're going to end it with an Avengers movie called Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. So this guy, find him on cover appearances, find him in back issues, even his early appearances. They're treating him right, and if you know me, I was all over Thanos long before Thanos ever came out for the Avenger movies, and I have been collecting Kang stuff, so I can't wait for Kang to drive everything up in value. Hey, this one's a great get. Let me show it to you up close. That's a great get at $125. Look at that. That is just like my favorite Kang cover. All right, let me put that on the big board. That is at $125 at number 8. Number 7, I still looked at the board, but you didn't see me look at the board, and I still told you. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books back from is none other than, this is Spider-Woman Alpha, number 1. This is a big crossover. There is a variant of this that I tried finding and I couldn't, but I was lucky enough. This is a 9.8. I anticipated this coming back at a 9.8, but at the time, a 9.8 was averaging $100. And you send this in and get it graded, and you waste all the time. You wait impatiently for these books to come back. Definitely worth the upgrade in value, because right now this book, I don't know why I don't have I can't get it off. Hey, remind me to not stick it to cardboard. This value of this book right now in a 9.8 is at $175. Oh, shiny. So it has gone up more since I anticipated sending that bad boy off. That is a beautiful looking cover of Spider-Woman. That is Jessica Drew. All right, that is up on the board at number 7, and that was $175 average price. Not too bad. That's actually pretty good. This is a beautiful, I was looking at the cover. Look at the back of this. That is awesome. Number 6 of this week is, cool, this is Spider-Gwen number 1. This is the, what is his name? Oh man, I'm going to put my glasses on. It is Jason Latour Heroes variant. I anticipated this being a 9.8. I really can't see where they dinged me for it. It does have graders notes. I'll have to look them up. This one was at a 9.8 is worth $250. In this condition, in 9.6, it's actually worth $175. So that's not too bad. That is a beautiful looking Spider-Gwen number 1. Here, look at it up close. It's gorgeous. And that one's at the wall, number 6 at $175. All right, guys. Each week I bring you something. It's called Tony's Target, and I set my sights on something and I try to find it. Well, this week's variation is no different. I have it sitting over here separate. So the top 10 books this week are CBCS books, but Tony's Target and the bonus book are CGC books that I've tried, I've been hunting. So here, look at this. Let me just pull this one up. This is Spider-Man issue number 757. This is a beautiful, what is his name? His name is, it's a convention edition Norman Osborn appearance. This is right before he becomes, oh, help me, the Red Goblin. But this beautiful cover right here is a convention exclusive, and I think it's Diodato. Did I say that right? Is it Diodato or Diogato? Beautiful artwork. I love his artwork. I just can't pronounce his name correctly when I try to do it. Now, when I picked this up at a 9.8, I got this. It was about $75. I got that off of eBay, and I'm like, it has room to to go up. And at this time, this book right here is commanding 125. So that was a good pickup for me. That is a beautiful looking book, and that's at Tony's Target. I love his artwork. It's gorgeous stuff. All right, I didn't even put it down in here. I get distracted too easily. I forget my own method of my own madness. There you go. Now I'll put it up on the wall. That's at Tony's Target. Don't drop it. Please don't drop it. Guys, I want to say thank you for watching me each week where I bring you the top 10 hot comics found out in the wild, collectibles, action figures, and rants and raves from an old wrinkly guy. This week is no different. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Please comment down in there. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you have. Share some stories with me, and I can't wait to interact with you. That's it, short and sweet. Every week I bring you that stuff, and then a week delay I'll bring a shorter video for my Instagram followers at toy_hunter_Tony, and simultaneously that'll be released for Toy Hunters Club. But right now you're dealing with me here on YouTube. All right, there you go. That's your commercial. Guys, number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books back from CBCS is, oh, cool. Damn, another 9.6. I anticipated this coming in at a 9.8, and this is Amazing Spider-Man. It is a first, it says number 1, but it's a number 1 of a new storyline. It's actually issue number 12. At $300 for a 9.8 and a 9.6, this bad boy hovers right around 175. But this is the first time Miles and Gwen little kissy. This is a great book. Let me show you that down there. That is a nice book. That is definitely a good pickup. And that is number 5 of this week's, guys. That is 175, and that's at number 5. And that is Spider-Man issue number 12. All right, here we go. Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. Oh, cool. That is a 9.8. So what this is X-Men. This is that Jim Lee run X-Men. This is issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Omega Red. Oops, shiny. So Omega Red. This is a really cool book. This one was as high as 300 to 350, but right now I anticipated it being around $200, and it's actually going back up a little bit. And in this condition, it is $225. Now this is a newsstand, right? And this came out in '92. So in the early 90s, late 90s, and early thousands, you want the newsstand version because there are no, you don't want the newsstand. And I'm saying it backwards. I can't even speak in tongues. Hey, the newsstand version is what you really want, right? Because in the late 90s and early 2000s, newsstand disappeared. This is a solid, what is that called? Direct edition. I keep blinding you. Yeah, I'm just sharing information with you. If you find these two and you have a choice between these two books, try to find the newsstand variation because the UPC code is more valuable. But this book being direct, this condition, it's still got a value of $225. Ah, yeah. Let's put that up on the wall. Did I even hit the wall button? There we go. Yeah, I was all excited. I was like, yeah, look, it's more valuable because it's more scarce. And I had it backwards. But it's still a good book to get at a 9.8. And there are a lot of those out there. Jim Lee was real popular. X-Men was real popular. You don't see him on the market that often. But all right, let's move on. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. I still looked. Oh, cool. This is another one of those Doctor Strange books. Look, it's also a 9.8. This is, what is this one? I have the information. I got it all covered up. Yeah, I guess there's so much stuff. This is what is this one? Is this the right one? This isn't even the right one. This is, I don't have any information. That hurts me. Maybe it's up here. This is Mike Diodato. So that answered that question. that the same guy? I don't know. Deodato, Delgado, I don't know, help me. This is a retailer incentive variant, 9.8, which I anticipated at the time to be valued about $200, and actually it has gone up to $250. That's not too bad. Look at that. I'll send that down there so you're going to get a close-up look. It is a beautiful looking cover. Nice. All right, put that up on the wall. It's number 3. Yes, I am struggling. I swear I'd gotten better at this. I'd be lying to you. Number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books brought back by, you guessed it, CBCS. Cool. This is all right, this is a 9.6. Damn it. I anticipated this being a 9.8, and this was the book to get. I think this is the 1 in 25 variant at a 9.8. That was worth about $500. This was as high as $750 at the time of when Doctor Strange was out. Now it's cooled off a little bit, and the 9.8 is worth about $500. And in this condition of a 9.6, it's worth about $300. That is a beautiful cover. Yeah. So I definitely recommend using an expedited service when you're trying to get your stuff graded. All right, I'm going to put that down so you get a good look at it. That is a gorgeous looking cover. Yeah. If you want to get stuff graded, you want to take advantage of the market, when the movie comes out, make sure you expedite it. Otherwise, it gets lost in translation. But you know what? I've got them. I've got all 3 variations of those Doctor Strange books, and I got them graded, and they're definitely worth more than they were raw. So I'm not going to complain. Well, I'm going to complain, but just not much, you know. All right, here we go. What is this? There's a box here by my feet, and I keep kicking it, and then I lean back to try to center myself. That's weird. I'm shushing me. Yeah, not you, me. All right, number 1 of this week is, cool. Oh, good. It is a 9.8. I was like, it damn well better be a 9.8, you bastards. All right. This is Spider-Man. This is the first time, there goes my glasses. This is the first time Peter Parker goes into the Ultimate Universe and meets Miles Morales for the first time. All right. So this is a great series, and they also had a second miniseries. It was called Spider-Man number 2. But this is Spider-Man Spider-Man first series, issue 1, second printing variant. And this bad boy right here, I anticipated at a 9.8, and it was going to be worth about $200 at the time. So back in the summer, it would have been about $200. Now, I guess this is the benefit of the delay, is that this book has gone up, and it's got an average price of $375 for the second print of the Spider-Man. This is a really good surprise bonus for me, that actually went up in value. So a lot of these, this one has gone up in value, that one's gone up in value, down, down, that one went down, down, down. I'm singing a song here. This one went up, that was good, and this one went up. So, you know, it's not bad, not bad. Guys, all right, so that completes our top 10 of the books brought back from CBCS. All right, my bonus of the week is a graded book that I picked up, and I was lucky enough to find it. I'm going to share it with you. I showed it to you in an earlier video. Now I'm going to show you exactly what's going on. So this is Daredevil number 1. This is a Peach Momoko. This is a Virgin variant, so there is no trade dress up here, right? So you don't see the word Daredevil across the top. So this is like a 1 in 100. Is that right? I have it in here somewhere. It should say it here somewhere. I guess it doesn't. I just know that it's 1 in 100. There you go. But this is signed by Peach Momoko. And if you watch my channel, you know I really enjoy her work. And I was lucky enough, my local LCS, Acme Comics, said one of his subscribers needed to let this bad boy go. I picked this up. I picked this up for $150, and I knew at the time that a 9.8 9.8 signed edition of this is worth about $200. So I'm like, you know what? The guy accepted a fair offer to it and let me pick it up for 150 bucks. What I did not anticipate is that now that this book right here commands a full $100 average price for this book. That is a hell of a bonus, right? So we're going to put that up there as our bonus book of this week. That was Daredevil. Oh, I didn't even show it to you. Let me show it to you. I'm getting so distracted. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Thank you, Peach. Another beautiful piece of artwork. And then I'll put that up on the wall. Awesome. Guys, this week's hunt total for all 15, all 12 of those books has got a value of over $2,520. That is awesome. Guys, each week, you know, these books are up for sale. If there's any of these books that you're interested in, tell me the number that they are and the title, and I'll get you with exact totals for the books that you need and the exact shipping for those books. All right? But if you are a big game hunter, and if you're asking me, what is that, Tony? Well, I'm going to tell you, a big game hunter, you'll get a discount of over 15% on all 12 of these books. And I will ship them to you free shipping. If you're outside the continental U.S., I will give you a $15 credit towards your actual shipping. That is a beautiful deal. Guys, this is a great group of books. I was really pleased with this group's values. Both this episode and last episode, at the time that they came back at the grades that I wanted these 20 books to come back at, I anticipated them being just around $6,000 worth of value. In the grades that they came back, last episode it was 1775, and this episode was 2520. So let's just do the math here. So that's 18, that's 43. That's $4,300 I got back from CBCS. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Markets are funny. Some things are hot, they come down. Some things get hot when they were cooled before. So I'm very pleased with this outcome of my CBCS. What is it? Venture. Plus, you know what? I threw in 4 CGC books that I was lucky enough to find over the last couple of months, and I'm glad I finally get to share them with you. Guys, I want to say thank you, and I will see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.